A week ago I decided that we ought to go to Downing Street, and we went yesterday. It was a long day yesterday, but it was a great success. We booked a room in the House of Commons through John McDonnell and the People's Parliament, and I invited whistleblowers from every sector to come, and it was absolutely amazing. We invited every single MP in the House of Commons. Charlotte Leslie couldn't come because she was in Bristol. John McDonnell came, so two, I suppose, one could actually be there. However, it only takes one person to, to hear what was going on and to go back and tell other people. I honestly felt that people were shocked listening to what was being said. We all took turns, except me, because I feel I'm well known enough. Letting everybody that came speak. So we heard from a lady, a whistleblower who'd exposed a paedophile ring, and has been vindicated in that. But obviously, at her own personal cost, as usual. There's two other people there from social services. The construction workers people came, which is amazing. We had a United Nations whistleblower, and we had someone from probation and parole, and we had an MVQ assessor who lost her job because she wouldn't falsify records. As people spoke, the room was electric because the same patterns came up again and again. Ian Perkin spoke about PEDA very well, and about how the common patterns that were there yesterday were that the people that had done this to these people, these people are at risk of losing their homes, have already lost their homes, are suffering great hardship, and they're doing so for one reason, because they blew the whistle. And if there's anybody that could have sat in that room yesterday and justified what happened to them, then there's something seriously wrong. I think John McDonnell was shaken by what he heard. That was amazing. Caris, the Aldinary whistleblower, also came, and me and Alexander, the pharmacy whistleblower. It was absolutely incredible. That it was like, for me, I fight every day with for whistleblowers to get them protection, and I've been doing this for 15 years, and they are an inspiration to me to continue. To hear all these people speak yesterday, it's like I said, this is why I fight for them to be protected by law, because unless we protect the protectors, vulnerable people will suffer the consequences. We then went to Downing Street. We got a slot booked to go in. The police were all very nice to us, and 6 of us were allowed to go through. And I suppose, knowing all these people's stories and knowing the heartache and the hardship they've suffered and all of the stress over time, to see 6 people, kind of, taking photographs and smiling, and I suppose they felt empowered because, to even get outside Downing Street was something they never thought possible. We handed in Ednas Law, all the evidence that we compiled on Breaking the Silence parts 1, 2 and 3, and on the box lid was a picture of Edna, because it's for all the Ednas that we do this. Edna was the most vulnerable person. She was a vulnerable child that was abused, and she spent her last years not in safety, but being abused. So when we give a voice to people like Edna, the most vulnerable, who's got no one else to speak for them, when we give Edna a voice, we give every person a voice. And we've written a letter into Downing Street and asked them to give whistleblowers the justice that they deserve. We want past injustice brought out, and we want future whistleblowers protected by Ednas Law. It was an amazing day. I'm so tired still. You know, I suppose in many ways it was, I suppose, seeing people talk about their experiences and to do so in Parliament. There goes the helpline. I'm really sorry about this, but this is what it's like at Compassion and Care.